Hey, this is Anthony with RevZilla TV, and welcome to our detailed breakdown of the Dainese Lady Siren all-season touring boot. As you can see, it's a full-height touring boot. It's going to have the DWP membrane, which means it's waterproof, and that's an inner bootie, which means your foot will never get wet, but it will be allowed to breathe and stay comfortable versus getting clammy. If we look at it, this replaces the Grace in the lineup for last year, and it's really going to be the complement to the men's long range. And what I mean by that is you're looking at an all-season, fully cowhide, redesigned boot with a really gnarly shin plate here for added protection from your foot pegs in case you were ever to get off your bike or slip and slam that shin into your foot peg, any other part of the bike or anything else, unfortunately in a crash situation. If we look at it front to back, remember, it's all weather, it's a lady style, it's a slightly different configuration than the guys. Reinforced toe box with a full reinforced shift paddle. As we come up, we already talked about the hard part. You have a big, it's not temper foam, it's not a soft insert, it's a different density type rubber. I'm thinking it's more like a coated TPR that's going to be across your malleolus on the lateral side of your foot. Skywalk sole that wraps all the way around. You notice that nice big heel counter that complements the heel protection cockpit there. Moving up from there, you're going to see on the outside we have a nice stretch panel. Women's calves come in typically a more varying range than men's, so they wanted to add this for comfort depending on your size. As we move to the back, you're going to see some articulation and some built-in reflectivity with mesh over top of it. Really, there's no mesh panel there. It's not going to breathe any different. It's just a style element. Dainese doesn't like to put big reflective tape on everything. If we look at the instep, especially different than the men. We notice that women slightly can have a different sized instep on their foot. So you have a little bit additional stretch here. You have your articulated panels and you have some stretch accordion panels both above and below as we move up the boot. Moving to the inside for in and out, I actually really like how they do this. It's a cuffed closure with two different pieces of Velcro and then a YKK zipper that goes and covers the inside of this bootie, this gaiter, which allows no water, regardless of this flap, zippers are a weak point, no water is going to penetrate that waterproof membrane. The inside of this is more of a fleece feel, but it's not meant to be fully thermal, so it's just the fleece that goes along with that boot liner. And the last thing I want to talk about is if we flip it over, you're going to notice the sole here, and I think I mentioned it was a Skywalk sole earlier. That's incorrect. This is actually the Dainese touring sole, which is going to have a lot of similar properties. I'm going to give it about a 7 out of 10 on flex, similar to what we've seen on the guy's boot, which is a Skywalk. But notice they even have some technicality to it, the way that it's cut off. It's meant to interface with your foot pegs. I'm going to give this guy a good rating for all-season touring, and I'm going to say that it's the kind of boot, though, if you're commuting in, once you get off your bike, it might be a little bit stiff to walk in around all day long. So if you have any questions about the ladies' boot line at RevZilla or really the ladies' Dainese boot line of touring, give us a shout. See us at RevZilla.com or 877-792-9455. As always, it's over $39. We'll ship it for free. If you get the wrong size, send it back. We'll exchange it for free. If you just don't like it, send it back in brand new condition, and we'll give you 100% back to your card with no restock fee, and it's over $100, so you can always earn TeamZilla cash to be applied to your next order by continuing to shop with us. Thanks for watching our detailed breakdown of the ladies' Siren all-season touring DWP boot, available at RevZilla.com/Dainese. I'm Anthony. We'll see you next time.